All right, my name is Emily Welsh, and I'm conducting my older adult interview with my dad, Jim Welsh. Jim, how old are you?
First of all, let me say, welcome to my first podcast. As Emily said, my name is Jim Welsh, and I'm 58 years old.
All right, what social media are you currently on?
The only one I am on is Twitter, and that is for my information only. I don't tweet out, I just read stuff. I tweeted one thing out when it got cold, and that was it. And I'm on a text message with 7 of my high school buddies. Is that social media?
No, it's not.
And I have a Snapchat that I never use.
Who do you follow on Twitter?
Bunch of people. Donald Trump, Candace Owen, Dana Perino, a lot of Fox people. Maybe the Ravens.
So mostly
Royals.
news resources.
Yeah, that's solely, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How has
And Barstool Media.
how has social media impacted your life?
Well, you get information instantly if you check your notifications. That's the only thing that has changed for me as far as what's going on in the world and the country, our country, and but it hasn't really changed me at all, other than just having quick access to the news.
How would you say that it's impacted my generation compared to yours growing up?
Just Twitter or all of them?
All of them.
Well, obviously, due to my age, there was not even cell phones back in my day, so it's impacted this generation quite a bit, I believe. I mean, if you look anywhere, all you do is see kids laying around looking at their phones no matter where they go. Whereas in my generation, we played outside, we worked on things. Now I look at, some of my kids that don't know which end of the screwdriver to hold because they never did anything, Emily and David. So we learned how to fix things. I always worked with my dad, cut wood, did this, that, and the other thing outside. Me and my buddies would pick up a ball, whether it was football, baseball, whatever it was, and be out all afternoon. And hence, since then came the video games and then the cell phones that turned into smartphones. And now this whole social media thing is changing the opinions of the youth by what they read. I listen to some of the things that my kids say, and I ask, where did you hear that? And of course, it's on some social media, and it's taken verbatim, it's taken to be the truth, and a lot of times it's not. And nobody's naive enough to think that these liberal-based media social platforms, Facebook, Twitter, etc., aren't biased and are trying to change the opinion of the youth towards the liberal slant. And it's made a huge impact on that generation, I believe.
Okay.
That was a good one, huh?
What do you think the future of social media will look like?
I don't know. I'm probably not the right one to ask about that because I have such limited knowledge of what's out there right now. But, I mean, I think everybody can see that, really, even including myself, nobody goes anywhere without your cell phone. You're driving down the road, you're turning around to get your phone, right? Like, what did we do before we had that? I mean, even when you had an old bag phone, you used to go back and get it or whatever just so you could contact people. Boy, how it's going to, I guess it'll continue down the road that it is until this country winds up being socialist like Venezuela and the rest of them, because that seems to be the push from all these liberal media platforms and social platforms.
Do you have anything else to say about social media?
No, I don't know. It just really has captivated this whole generation and relying on it way too much. I mean, I get the whole communication piece between friends and family with Facebook and all that other kind of stuff, but you throw all these other biases involved, and be quite frank, it's scary. People need to find their information on their own, through reading, through real journalists, not just these liberal outposts that are out there. But kids read these things and take it as the truth, and here we sit. So that's about it.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
You bet, Toots.